It is Mary
and Alma.
and today we are going to be reviewing 90 Day Fiance. I think the last episode that we reviewed was when Jabri basically tried to knock his friend out.
Yes.
But we have been watching all the episodes up until the recent one. I know there's another one coming on this Sunday, so we're just going to review all of those past episodes into one. But we are going to first start with Jabri and Miona.
Yes.
I just find it very interesting how this man has basically been flip-flopping and throwing her underneath the bus any chance he gets.
With his parents, with his grandma.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just
with
seems...
his friend.
Yes.
And his band.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's like he's blaming her for why he left the band. Like, you probably just didn't want to be a part of that band. Like, so I don't get why you're blaming her.
And also blaming her for why he doesn't have money, why he doesn't have his own place.
You were 30 years old.
Almost. He's almost 30. I was shocked. Because I thought he was like
24, 25.
Yeah.
Like, you are almost 30 and you have nothing to your name. You're living in your mama's basement and you're living off your parents. Is that car even yours?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're going to blame a woman for why you're not where you want to be.
Who came from Serbia. Like, she's not even established here in America.
She didn't even know you.
Yeah. And I think that, when Miona was telling him, maybe I should just stay in Serbia. But, you see, the problem is a lot of times,
Men, they don't want to suffer alone.
Sometimes, especially one of these, I don't want to call them besties, but especially when they don't have much going for themselves, they like to have the comfort of a woman to help them through the times. And you as a woman, don't be in that position.
No.
To be helping the guy, because let me tell you, as soon as he finds his feet, like Pedro did, he is out the door to find somebody else where he can show off to, who does not remember him when. So, okay. So, that's, we just say hi to the guard who guards this area.
Yeah.
But, anywho, this is what occurs.
Yeah.
Now, even with, and then the other thing that I really had some issues with, and I don't know if we've discussed this, his mom, Jibri's mom.
Yeah.
Talking to Miona like she is just
There's
nothing.
something wrong with that lady. There's
like
something
you have to
wrong with her.
And I know sometimes she does try to keep Jibri accountable, but really, if I was the mom, I would kind of try to advise her. Not that I don't know if Miona will listen, because once she's there with Jibri, it's kind of like us against your parents, based on whatever story he has given her.
Yeah.
But I will advise her, maybe you do need to go back to Serbia and wait until Jibri really gets himself together. I mean, that will be the best thing for her, but it's kind of too late now. Yeah. Because you never know, she may have sold her stuff, like she stopped her job that she had there, came over here. How do you just go back to that? Yeah. Does she have money to just get a ticket and go back? And where will she stay? Maybe she gave up her apartment or whatever, Yeah. So it's just very, like, I feel sad for her. At first I was like, oh, maybe, like what he was trying to say, like, this one time he made a comment, what did he say? I need a queen, not a princess.
Whenever a man says that you're a queen, be offended immediately, because he wants you to be somebody who can take care of other people. He doesn't want to take care of you. You're not worthy of him taking care of, but he wants you to take care of him and anything else he got going on.
Remember, a queen rules her kingdom and those in it. A princess you have to take care of. So when a man tells you he doesn't want a princess, he doesn't want the responsibility of taking care of you. He wants you to control things and you to take care of him.
And
don't fall for that okie doke.
And the thing is, a man will treat a woman like a princess, for one who he truly wants. But if he is telling you to be a queen, he does not want you.
And he wants to marry.
Yeah, he does not want to marry you. He does not see you there being long term. A man will never call you a queen if he wants to take care of you. Why would you take care of a queen when she can take care of herself?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Mm-mm.
So I just felt like Jabri is full of stuff. And, you know, I was feeling sorry for him.
I know
But he
you
is
were.
so weak. Like,
Yes.
you were so weak. Like, it makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't believe what's going on. You're here blaming Miona, the poor girl. She has left Serbia. She has left the comfort of her life to come be here. And all she wanted was a beach wedding.
That's all she
Now-
wanted. You could have found some beaches
It might
that
be
are
this.
close by somewhere. It doesn't have to be LA. You could have found something for this girl.
And it doesn't have to be lavish. You guys can literally run up on the beach in your wedding and groom stuff, say, have the officiants perform it right here, and then go about your business. Then enjoy the beach for the rest
That's
of the
all
day.
she wanted.
That's all she wanted.
Yeah.
But you can't even do that. You
Can't
said,
do that
"Oh,
for
look,
her.
we'll go be where my guy is, and we'll go do the band stuff, and I promise you your beach wedding." Now you have reneged on that since it didn't go well.
Right.
You guys there fighting in front of the producer, all unprofessional.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
guy is basically telling you what to do, and then you're looking to him for advice after he just tried to beat you and slap you around. And stuff like that. So, like, somebody who tried to put me in a coma, we will never be friends.
No.
We will never be friends. Like, what?
Yeah, you have that whole friendship thing very confused.
And then it's like you're coming to him like a little puppy dog. What do
Yes.
you think I should do?
Oh, boy.
You already know he doesn't like her.
That
so
is why he has no respect
for you. He has no
That's
respect
why.
for you. He is probably looking
Now
at
we
you
know
and
why.
laughing at you every single day.
Now we know why.
Yeah, and because you have no respect for yourself.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was very pathetic. I feel like Miona should pack her things and get the hell on out of there.
She can't. You know, when you leave a
Oh, because
country,
he has to buy her ticket. He ain't got no money. Girl, find yourself another rich
Yeah.
baller down there. Just move on.
Mm.
Go to the rich places. And you know what? There's the best place to
That's why he
find
doesn't
men.
want her in LA. He said, "Oh no,
But look,
you're
girl,
not
if-
gonna be out there. Like, go online or
But
something."
girl, if you're in Arkansas, the best
Arkansas.
local place to find men who are
Okay.
of high value,
yes, where?
Home Depot and Lowe's.
Ah.
Go there, girl.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All right now.
I can tell you some stories about Home Depot. Anyway, girl, but yes, go find yourself a high value man who values being a man.
Right.
Jabri won't, with his pink hair and his pink shirt, and then he wants to match you, but you guys are matching where you guys want to be.
Mentally,
And he's
yeah.
throwing you underneath the bus any chance he gets.
Any chance
What's the
he
point of
gets.
us having matching outfits? Our relationship is going up Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. So in the last episode, he pretty much, I think they had decided now that they're gonna get
They're
married.
going to elope,
Right.
but you have
And
nowhere
then
place where you're eloping.
There's nobody. They don't know exactly where and when it's going to be.
They don't know if
Okay.
they're even going to get married to each other.
And then after that, a year from now, then they'll invite other people, her family, his family.
Yeah.
So he's stepfather pretty much lets him know.
You got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's time for you to go. You know.
Which I think, it's about time because you're doing
It's- yeah,
foolishness.
it's-
you have no
it's time for
dates.
you to go.
You have no
Yeah.
dates. You have no idea if you're getting married. You don't know
Yeah.
what you're doing. You don't know if you have a job.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It's time for you to get the hell out of my house because
Yes.
you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
And you're wasting up precious air and you're probably putting up my electricity bill.
Yeah. And
Time
they
to
have,
go.
they have apparently been there for a few months.
Well, I know he has been living there probably for about 6 months.
So
And then
he was there then before Miona. That's right.
he probably was
before
there for
Miona.
4 months.
Right.
And then Miona came for 2 months because they still have maybe 30 days
Yeah,
left to get married.
Yeah, right. So the father was like, you actually, okay, then he's like, well, you guys have to the end of the year.
And
Because
he's
we
like, so you're
told
kicking us
you.
out. You're kicking us out, basically.
And they're like, no, we're just
We have
reminding
you
of that promise that we're gonna help you out till the end of the year. The end of the year is coming,
Yeah.
and we're just reminding you of this. Okay, we're gonna pack our bags right now. Come on, we're gonna pack our bags right now. So he gets up, talks about, I feel as though I'm 15, and the father is like,
Oh, what a wait. No, continue.
I feel as though you're acting like you're 15, and like you was taking him back. Well, because I think he came into Jimmy's life when he was like 13 or something, when he was really young.
Yeah.
So he remembers him 15 years old acting the plum fool.
Yeah.
So he was like, you are acting like you're 15. And so he gets all upset. And then you tell the last part,
Oh, yes. So then.
when he storms up.
So he stormed out. He
yeah.
said, "We're gonna get our things. We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave."
So-
just like a 15-year-old.
so
Instead of
Jabri
being like,
storms
"Let
up.
me," instead of you thinking, "Oh, let me stay here
Yeah,
and really get
because
myself
how are you
together,"
gonna
you
go and
decide to
leave right
storm
now?
out. So
Yeah.
you gotta go sleep in your car.
Yeah. And-
Idiot.
But you see, if he was by himself, he wouldn't have done that.
No.
But he got a woman, so
He
could
would have
pull
shut
her
up and he
out.
would have gone downstairs. Been
Right.
like, "I apologize, parents.
Yeah.
I'll do better."
Yeah, but he got Miona to suffer with him.
So they're gonna go be in the car together.
Right.
But so he storms off or whatever, stuff like that. Miona's still looking like she wanted to laugh.
Child. Like it's like damn.
She looked like she wanted to laugh. And then the father says, Miona, he didn't say Miona, he just said, well, if you ever need help, we don't need your help, Jabri from down the steps. Not you, Miona.
To Miona.
He
that was
said that.
funny as hell. And then Miona was like,
I'll go check on him. But you know what I thought was funny?
She will remember that, okay, if I do need help, I'm going to call her. I need a ticket. I have left Jabri.
Yes. But you know what I think is very interesting? The whole 15-year-old thing, right? Remember, there was a part to where he was basically saying, my parents doesn't even want us to get married or whatever, and I want a queen or whatever. Yeah. And she was just like, you need to stop listening to your parents and get yourself together. You need to figure out if you want to be with me or not or whatever. And he said, like, I think he said I'm almost 30 or whatever, something like that. And then she was like, you're acting like a 15-year-old. You need to get yourself together.
Listening to other people.
She's like, you need to make up your mind.
Right.
Even
I thought like you're 15.
Like you're
15-year-old. You gotta listen to other people and what they say.
She said you're pushing 30.
I know.
She's like you're pushing 30. I was like, you better get him, Miona. You better get him.
She was
She had enough, boo.
Yeah, she had. So that was Jibri.
But let's talk about everybody's most despised couple.
Okay.
Well, Bilal.
Oh, Bilal.
Well, not despised couple, but despised man.
Yeah.
Bilal and our beloved Shaeeda.
I know. Poor Shaeeda.
This fool decides to give her a prenup on the
I think we talked about that.
Ferris. No, we did not.
We did talk about when he gave her the prenup. We haven't talked about that yet. Oh no. Yeah.
But he had the nerve to set up a romantic date on a Ferris wheel with a horse and carriage, and decides, she's so scared about the Ferris wheel. Let me tell her a prenup.
Yeah, she was scared of heights. Yeah.
You had that plan all along. You're just a snake.
Yeah.
And I am disgusted that you are here saying that you're Muslim. I'm actually disgusted.
Yeah. So he has this prenup.
But he gives her this prenup and says that, this was the prenup, whatever, during a romantic date. Like, you literally just set her up to just throw a bomb in her face.
Yeah. Anytime he tells you that this is for romance, please run.
Run the other way, boo. Run the other way, because he's setting you up for the okie doke.
Yes.
He is setting you up for the okie doke.
So this prenup pretty much
covers all of him and his assets. He doesn't give her anything.
And his children.
Yes, which makes sense. But the thing is, you brought her here. You went and got a woman who was lighter than your ex-wife. Mm-hmm. You went to go get a little ex-wife look-alike, and you decided, I'm going to try to make my ex-wife jealous, and I'm going to come bring her here. Yeah. She's flexible, she's younger, and I'm going to come here and just be a complete asshole. Yeah. But I'm going to try to be manipulative by showing her that I have all these stuff and everything. She needs to be with me, and now you want to set up a prenup as if she was some little rinky-dink girl from Trinidad. Like, this woman had a yoga studio. She's established. She's established. She's not like some 20-year-old who has nothing going for herself right now. Yeah. She had been doing yoga for years. You do not get to bend your knees behind your head after 2 years of doing yoga. You have to be doing that stuff for about 10 years or something like that. Yeah. So just the fact that you wanted to come here, you guys get divorced, which I'm sure you will get divorced because, anyway, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but just because I don't feel like you are genuinely there for her. I feel like you did it to spite your wife.
I think so.
And you're here trying to be some broken-hearted party.
I think so. What? And he puts his value with Bilal. He is so, he puts his value of himself
on money,
the things that he has.
Yeah.
That's why he was out there with the Louis Vuitton and all
the
that
Gucci
stuff.
belts
he
and the
was trying
suits.
To roll in a woman
of his preference that he knew would meet somebody who has money.
Will have the mindset to say, I'm not just going to go for someone just because he looks good. I want someone who's established because she's also established.
It's common sense, though. Yeah. Any woman who wants a man who's established is not a gold digger. Women want to be able to bring children into this world and not have to take care of a grown man and have to wonder, am I going to have to be bringing home the bills and the bacon and also cooking and cleaning all this stuff?
And taking care of children, which is... all that is a full-time job.
So any man that has an issue with a woman wanting a man who is established, you have mental problems. Seek help. You really do.
You're not really trying to leave a legacy at all.
You're trying to be a bum.
You want your family to struggle, and
you want somebody to take care of you.
Raising a family is it's not
expensive,
easy.
Especially if you're in America.
And it's not only expensive, you have to be mentally
prepared.
Intact. mentally healthy. And when you're thinking those unhealthy thoughts, like, oh, because a woman wants me to be established, that means she's a gold digger. You don't even need someone like that in your life, women.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I don't even know how Bilal has kids.
You know, the wife, the ex-wife, had the nerve to come to me, not Miona, to Shaeeda, to tell her, to, I guess, to warn her. I mean, how do we know that you're here for not this? It was so out of place for her to even do that.
I would have just gotten up and been like, "This is not even your business."
It's not even your business.
I would not even say that. I would just walked away from the conversation. Like, you are crazy as hell.
You know, like in the Quran, when he talks about coming into someone's home in the right way.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what you're reading. Like, you came to her home and just talked to her any kind of way. As a Muslim woman, that is so inappropriate.
And it's not even your business. You're the ex-wife.
It's not Islamic the way you did that.
No.
It's inappropriate.
On so many levels.
And then she goes outside and it's like bragging to people, I am here. I'm not going anywhere.
She never told you to go away, get your kids, and leave. She never said that. Yeah. She never said that. So why
she's been so respectful, really has bent her back to get to, like, build the children, to be loving to the kids, you know. And it's none of your business. I actually feel as though Bilal is okay. He wants... He wanted ex-wife
to do that. He probably was telling...
It makes him feel good. It makes him feel like, oh, you see, I got me a woman now. Oh, she might still be mad. Maybe she still want me.
You know, because when you go and get a woman who looks just like your ex-wife and is lighter than her, you have something. You have some serious issues. They're wearing the same color hijab that day.
I know.
I thought that was quite...
I feel like Bilal, you know, the ex-wife left him. For whatever reason, we don't know.
We can see why she left him. We can see.
Yeah, there was obviously something at that time. He did not have a prenup, right? And so she got...
took me for everything I got.
She got half of what he had. But you know something? She should have half. She has 2 kids.
They tell you to do that in the Quran. Anyway, like, they tell you have to take care of your woman and your ex-wife and your kids, even after you divorce.
And the fact that you, in that prenup, if you're really following Islam, you should have had something in there for this woman who's going to be your wife. The fact that you had nothing. You had nothing.
Your head's in the wrong place, Islamic. But you're here quoting the Quran.
It's not even Islamic, right? And so you quote the Quran when
it benefits you.
And then you misquoted, right?
Yes.
You misquoted, and probably you're just wrong.
I remember when this fool said, where the Quran doesn't say you have to have a mansion. If she came from a mansion, she still deserves a mansion. You have to maintain her how you met her, you idiot.
Yeah, you're supposed to maintain her. Men are the maintainers of women. Well, if you met her in a mansion, you're supposed to maintain her there.
Facts.
The fact that you can't, then maybe
you are batting over your league, boo.
Yeah, maybe you need to go for another woman.
Go find one who's in an apartment. Yeah. Maybe that'll be better for you.
But I am very happy that Shaeeda, is that her name? Shaeeda.
She talked to her little birdies. Yes. She got an attorney from back home, and she checked that fool. She said, I want stuff in this prenup for me, myself, and I.
And what did she want?
She wanted that you would finance the start of her business, and that she will have kids before she's 40.
And also, once you finance the start of that business,
whatever she has is for her.
That is hers.
You can't have it.
It's not for you to have it. Now, he has a problem with that.
He was like,
he feels like, you know,
I'm financing it. Can you do yoga?
This is not a business deal.
It's not.
This is really my dowry.
It should be her dowry.
It should be her dowry. You financing her business. That should be her dowry.
Absolutely.
That should absolutely be the dowry. And you have not even, there's nothing in that prenup that has anything about her dowry. And I am just shocked.
And then
the other thing too, you gave her this contract. There's no, like, where's her wali? You should give her a wali or an imam to look over it for her. And you did not even do that. You just gave it to her. Like,
the issue is, though, you cannot depend on a man. You cannot depend on a man. You're getting married to somebody. If he is not trustworthy, you cannot depend on a man. As a woman, we have to have 10 toes down at all points. If you are interested, the thing that this is where she went wrong. She went, she married this man quickly.
Yeah.
2, she never came to America. 3, she never even saw his house.
Yeah.
A man doesn't show you his house, his car, his assets before y'all get married. We're not getting married, boo. When you are courting, there's somebody called a wali who is a woman's protector, where they get to ask all the hard questions, so you don't have to do that. You say your feminine energy. They're supposed to go see his house. Is it viable? Is it in your name? Do you have funds? What does your checking account look like? What does your savings account look like? What do your other bank accounts look like? All of that has to be discussed and seen through her wali or through her. All of that has to be done before anybody gets married. But you married him there. You had red flags about the guy. He was here in Louis Vuitton Gucci bags, and then you come here to America, and he continues to deceive me.
I know.
You're here behind a white wall. Okay, I'm sorry. This is over. This is done with. You know damn well I'm supposed to know what your assets are. It's not about being a gold digger. It is about maintaining your woman. If you want to get married.
She's trying so hard. You know, Shaeeda. You know, she's.
The thing is, it's the desperation. She is pushing 40. She is 38 years old.
But she's been with him for 2 years. They've been talking for 2 years.
And so what? Halle Berry had a child when she was 43, 45.
I think she was 47 when she had the last child.
Exactly. If it is meant for you to have a child, God will be. It doesn't even matter if you are 50 years old. God will still let you have a child if it's meant for you to have a child.
I know.
So you don't sit there and say, oh, I'm going to go be with the first man that I see, and I'm going to go hop into it.
But she was there for 2 years. I think that was a mistake. You should not have been there for 2 years with this man, talking to this man for 2 years.
It should have been 6 months and that's it.
The maximum I would tell any woman wasting your time, a year.
If that.
A year.
Even a year is too long.
Do not waste time, especially if you were like
having red flags and it's shaky.
You're in your 30s, you don't have time to waste on someone for 2 years.
Especially in your 20s, don't waste your time on men.
All shaky and
not showing you their assets.
Secretive. So
that's stupid.
But we will see what happens next. She did tell him though, if I bring that prenup with those,
will you sign it?
Will you sign it?
He said,
"It's like
I'll consider it."
Because
he knew.
He looked in her eyeballs and realized she ain't playing with you. This woman will walk.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that because I just felt like out of pocket and out of line.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Kobe and Emily.
Yes.
This girl wanted.
After this one, this will be the first part of our 90-day fiancé, and then we can do the other 3 on a second part.
What other 3?
The other 3 couples, because it's getting dark actually.
You want to turn on the light?
No, it's still gonna look. But let's do Kobe and Emily.
And we're going to do Kobe and Emily. Y'all, please forgive us for the lights. It's like...
Yeah, it's getting dark. It's
6:27.
And it gets dark here by 6:30.
Yes.
So let's do Kobe and Emily. Yes.
She is pregnant again, y'all. Kobe is back home. She has gotten herself pregnant. Her daddy told her don't get pregnant.
Well,
she went and got pregnant.
Is the Cameroon? No, he's here.
He's here in America. We already reviewed him seeing his son, and he was crying. It was very emotional.
Yeah, we reviewed that, yeah.
He is in, a movie.
Is it Kansas City?
He is in the sunken place, and our brother need to get out.
Yeah.
He don't even know what he got himself into, or maybe he does. Whatever.
Yeah, he does. He was there in China. I'm sure he does, doing his modeling. I'm sure.
But you know what the issue is? I feel not that I feel bad for Kobe, but I just feel like she has trapped him. She has trapped this man. I know it sounds wrong from a woman because it takes 2 to tango. But this lady, the first one I can understand. Y'all were in China getting your freak on, whatever the case may be. You come here. You are living in her daddy's house. Her daddy don't like you. The mama don't like you.
Yes.
She don't even like you, for real. Because the way she be disrespecting this man left and right.
Well, he told her not to, what did he say? He said he told her not to use contraceptive, right? And she was fine with that. However,
no.
He goes by when she tells him. He said that she told him that I am not ovulating. I am safe. I'm safe. So he did not. What did he not pull out, or he pulls? I don't understand.
This is the issue.
There's condoms. They're contraceptive. Like
they have male birth control now.
They do.
They do.
Yes.
They have pills for men.
What?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is great to
there is 4 different mechanisms to protect yourself from having kids.
Oh wow!
And this is before Roe versus Wade.
Okay.
But this is my thing right now. I feel, Emily, you wanted to get pregnant. Yes. You wanted to have your 2 children be done, be over with, be in your daddy's house. Because the thing is, your dad told you before you even came here. do not get pregnant. You go the day he comes back here. Take care of Kobe, okay, y'all? Because I'm going to go and be with my man.
She probably was ovulating that
She
day.
was. She bought
him,
this sexy lingerie, quote unquote.
And they got their groove on. Oh,
had sex with him, probably got pregnant that day. Yeah. And she is now pregnant. Talking about how her period was weeks late. I'm sorry, if my period is more than 3 days late, call the police.
I know. Well, you're very regular, right? But there's some women who are not very regular. So,
but birth control does that though. Birth control makes you unregular. I've had friends who have been on it, and they like to say that they haven't seen their period in 6 months or something. Yeah. Some crazy stuff like that. Yeah. So my thing is, she wanted to get pregnant. She set this man up. She seduced him. And then on top of that, when he told her, oh, don't take your birth control, I don't give a damn what you say. You tell me not to take birth control, I don't want to have kids. I'm going to go take my pills in the bathroom.
That's how I feel with the whole with Kobe also. And, coming from, a lot of times, African men, they don't like to use condoms, right? And they don't like to use a lot of things. And they want to be here depending on the woman. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't feel sorry for you, African man. I don't feel sorry for you one little bit. You know why? Because, they always know that there is a possibility this woman can't get pregnant. But it's like
they act like, oh my God, she's pregnant. She did it herself.
They're so ready to blame women left and right, especially when it comes to some pregnancy. As soon as she say I'm pregnant, hi, oh my God, oh my goodness, did you see with his friend?
She's pregnant.
Hey, she's pregnant again. Temperature. Hey, as though she got this baby out from the sky. Bruh, I don't feel sorry for
I am pregnant.
Please.
I am married now.
And you know, temperature. We are at her father's house. You did not know that before, Kobe? That you are at her father's house? Okay? In fact, you being in the father's house, you don't be having sex. As far as I'm concerned. Keep that stuff away. You're sleeping separate rooms until you're out of her father's house. Have some shame that you are still in her father's house. Have some shame and say, I will not sleep with you in your father's house until I have a house for us. If you cannot do that, I don't want to hear your complaints. The woman is there. Remember when they went to the place for her to go help? Remember you went to go help the mom to go clean up the horse's poop and all that stuff?
She was so disrespectful.
Emily is standing over him, bossing him around like
badgering him.
Yes. And the mother standing there as she overlooks her daughter, treating him like the hired help and not her son-in-law. And the mother never even pulled the daughter aside. I have my daughter treating any man like that, I will pull her aside right then and there. I say, hey, come here, Maria, come. I will just interrupt her, grab her, and move her and say, don't you ever talk to your fiance, whatever like that. Just you go to the other side of the place and go clean the horse poop over there. That's what I'll tell her.
You go do your
I'll just
job.
separate them. But the mother didn't do that. And then you had the nerve to say, oh, my husband will never talk to me that way. Girl, first of all, you know goodness well that your big husband, you know you're not going to stand there and talk to him to go clean cow poop. That's why he has you cleaning out cow poop. I didn't see no help in sight while he's in the office doing his engineer work.
And Emily never helps you either.
There doing that. So I know
so you would think you would be grateful.
I know for sure you will never dare to open your mouth and tell your husband that mess. I know for sure you would not do that.
Big fact.
Because he probably, the fact that he has you out there, he may just smack you or something. Or curse you out. And you know that. So please, you're not even going to put yourself in that situation. I already know that. But, you know, like, it was very disrespectful. Even at the what is it? At the restaurant.
He'll have the lasagna.
He'll have the lasagna.
Oh, you order for him?
The way she talks. She
gets a high out of it.
You can see she gets a high out of it. But Kobe also sits there himself too, and as though he has no sense of self.
No cojones.
And you know, but that's what
she
happens.
likes to do everything.
The thing is, and it's not just that. when you came over here, you're staying at her father's house. You bought your little $4,000, which was quite. I thought that was quite good. At least you have your $4,000. But if I were you, I would have actually moved out with the $4,000. Move out with it. Move out.
Well,
with
they
it.
have
Go
no
get-
job. They have no consistent income.
Well, get a place. Get a place. She's working. Get a place out of the
Is she
father's house,
working?
even if it's something at least that you can call your own with your $4,000.
Even if it's
Don't
somebody's
use that to
basement.
go buy a ring. Buy a wedding band or something.
She
for
had
her.
already bought her own damn ring.
And anyway, she did buy the other ring, but yeah,
It was bigger.
So that's just how I felt about that whole thing with Kobe and Emily. I don't feel sorry for him. I kind of feel like he gets what he gets, and he needs to. Anyone, if you don't want to get pregnant, that's men and women. Because if your woman gets pregnant, you are also pregnant with her. That's your child, right? If you don't want to get pregnant, you use what you need to use so that you don't find yourself pregnant. That's how I feel, and
Yeah.
that goes for the man and the woman.
Big facts.
If you don't want to be pregnant, men, you don't want your woman to be pregnant, you make sure you use your condoms. You lace up. Okay, now they can take birth
Male
control
birth
pills.
control.
Oh, go get yourself a vasectomy if you don't want
It
kids.
can weaken the
Like,
sperm.
There's just so many different things that
Yeah.
you need to do. Okay, so really get to know your woman. You really get to know her cycle. Really find out about ovulation and all that stuff. Like, you gotta know this woman. So
Exactly.
when stuff like that happens, don't turn around and try to blame the woman. No, I don't go for that at all. But that is so far Colby and
That's Colby and Emily. That's Bilal and Shaeeda, and that is Jabri and Miona.
Yeah.
We're gonna do those three couples, then we're gonna do the other three couples,
Yes.
which is Guillermo, Yvette. Got a lot to say about
even
that
Muhammad,
chick.
right?
And then we have
Ari and
Viniam.
Yes. So we
But
will
yes.
do that on part 2.
yes.
Thank you for joining us. It is getting dark.
Dark.
out here.
I know
The
y'all can
mosquitoes
barely
are
see
biting
us. Yes. But thank y'all for watching. It is
Yes.
Mary,
And
and we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe
comment
down below.
And if you guys, please don't forget to let us know if you want us to talk more about our journey here
To
in
Africa.
Alrighty.
Night.
Good night.